the coffee farms of Brazil to the coffee being served in South Africa. The BRICS connection is helping strengthen trade and flavors. Eduardo Fernandes from Marunet Coffee supplies South Africa with the best raw coffee from Brazil and the world.
In South Africa, we've been developing the market in the sense that they must know a little bit more about Brazilian coffee. We're trying to push the client's knowledge towards Brazilian coffee on a high-grade specialty coffee, which is not so common in an African country. Brazil plays a very, very huge step on these blends. So most of the blends in this country today has Brazil as a base in coffee.
The aromas of excellence were in the air in this year's Specialty Coffee Expo in Cape Town. Marunet Coffee is taking the opportunity to grow its brand in South Africa.
This year we import from Brazil only about 60 containers of coffee, 20 tons each, which brings about 1,200 tons of coffee. And in dollars, this is about $17 million for the year on import.
China's growing interest in coffee sets the stage for deepening trade with the BRICS bloc.
Connections globally, particularly BRICS. There's Brazil, is coffee, the biggest coffee producer in the world, right? And coffee also originally come from Africa. I personally love African coffees from Tanzania, Kenya, Ethiopian coffee. I really enjoy it. Now I drink coffee daily.
South African coffee, it's regarded as high quality, specialty coffee. And I know through some trips to China, there's a growing demand for high quality coffee. And the sheer size of China in terms of the market would be a phenomenal for South African coffee growers. So I think, there's a big opportunity there for export for South African coffee.
Brazil and African nations have historically been major players in the coffee industry. Following the BRICS Summit, they are hoping for further collaboration.
I would say there's still more opportunity to leverage that BRICS relationship into some of the countries that we haven't sourced from before and the existing countries to continue not only to feed this growing industry, which globally is growing, but particularly in South Africa.
Brazil and South Africa have very similar problems on an economic basis, on a political basis. And I personally believe the only way that's going to get us both out of this is prosperity. And BRICS plays a very important role in building that prosperity.
There's obviously a shared love for coffee here, but there's also an important economic collaboration that's fueling trade ties and brewing prosperity among the BRICS countries. Scheier, CGTN, Cape Town.